Have you been betrayed by somebody that you really care about, or someone that you never ever expected that the person would betray you? I have. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get over betrayal. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. On this channel, we give great insight on family, relationship, and lifestyle. If you're interested in any of this topic, please press the subscribe button and press the notification bell. Let me know in the comment section you've done so. Thank you so much. So have you been betrayed by someone that you never thought the person would betray you? Someone that you were like close friends, like BFFs. When I went through betrayal, it was tough. It was a difficult time, but I came out the other side a better person, a stronger person, and a wiser person. So I'm going to be talking about how to get over betrayal. How do you get over betrayal? The first thing you want to do is name your feelings. Betrayal is something that is very painful. It's so emotional. It's something that you don't want to be betrayed. It's not a nice feeling. But when you are being betrayed by someone that you never ever expected to be betrayed by, you feel very sad about it. There are so many feelings that runs through your head. Feeling of sadness, feeling of disappointment, anger, resentment. It just flows through your head, like it just comes and goes because you are really upset. You're really sad. So you need to name your feelings. Go find a place where you and you alone, you're just going to sit down and you speak to yourself. Say it out, how you feel. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling. You're upset, yes. You're sad. You're disappointed. You're angry. You feel like retaliating. You feel like doing things that are not nice. Name your feelings, express your feelings. By doing that, you're letting your anger out. By doing that, you're letting things out. By doing that, you're making yourself feel a lot better. So name your feelings. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling. Yes, you're human. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling. So let it out. Let it out. Be yourself and express yourself and let it out. By the time you do this to yourself, you go through these sections of talking to yourself, letting your anger out, letting the way you feel out, saying your feelings out, you find out that you feel better, you feel calm, you feel a lot more better than you were. Another thing you want to do when you've been betrayed is avoid retaliation. Friends, there's some betrayal that you know you have the power, you have the ability, you have what it takes to retaliate, and it's going to dig deep into the other person. But do not retaliate. As a Christian, it is not advisable for you to retaliate. And personally, I think retaliating makes the healing process slow down. You're going to slow down your healing process. So why retaliating? So for your own good, for yourself, avoid retaliating so that you'll be able to heal faster. Another thing you want to do when you've been betrayed is get some space. Go out. Get your personal space. Betrayal, like I said, is it's very tough. It is very difficult. The last thing you want to do is you get betrayed and you keep seeing the person that betrayed you every single day. Basically, what you're doing is you're getting your wound deeper and deeper. So you want to, as much as possible, move away from that environment. If it's a place where you can meet this person every day, try to avoid that route. Or if it's something that somebody else can do for you, instead of you to do that thing and that you end up meeting this person, let the other person do it for you. Try as much as you can, if it's in your power, or if it's in your hands, to avoid seeing that person. Get some space. Move away from the place. Try as much as you can to get some space. It's going to help your healing process. They say out of sight is out of mind. When you don't see this person who has betrayed you, you likely heal faster, you likely forgive this person. But when you see the person every single day or every week, it's going to be tough for you to heal. It's going to be tough for you to move on. So get some space to enable you get over this betrayer. Another thing you want to do is examine the betrayer. How do you examine a betrayer? There are some betrayers that happen that you think, oh, this is just an accident. It's something that the person did not intend to do or didn't know that it will lead to betrayal. And there are some betrayers that the person actually thought through it, planned it, mapped it out on how to execute it, and executed it. So there are two different aspects, or there are two different ways that you can be betrayed. So you need to weigh what option or what aspect your betrayer fell into. So if your betrayer is an accidental, quote and unquote, accidental betrayer, that can actually help you to heal faster. You know that, okay, this person didn't actually mean to betray me. It was an accident. It was something somebody made him to talk or made her to talk, or he fell or something. Just an accident. And you would know he's an accidental betrayer. Then it will be able to help you, if you can, continue the relationship with the person. But a well thought through betrayer, a betrayer that the person actually sat down and strategized how to betray you, you may want to step back and assess that relationship. Is it worth continuing, or is it worth letting go? So you need to assess your betrayer. Another thing you want to do is evaluate your relationship. So based on you assessing the betrayer, you want to now think about, is this relationship worth carrying on with, or is it a relationship that I have to continue, move on with my life? Sometimes it's hard if the betrayer came from, let's say, husband and wife relationship, mother and father relationship, brother and sister relationship, where you cannot really like cut the person off completely. In that aspect, I would actually suggest that you ask God for help. Because it's hard. It's very difficult to build trust again. But with God, all things are possible. There's nothing God cannot do. Especially if the person who betrayed you realizes what he's done or what she's done and apologizes, then most likely there is a way forward. Everything is possible if the both of you decide to walk towards it. But if it's just a friendship relationship, I know there are some friendship relationships that are so close together. You're so close that you share, like you're even closer than your siblings. Like you're so close, and that person betrays you. Is it worth it to continue that relationship? I will leave that answer to you. So you decide if the relationship is worth going ahead with, or if it's a relationship that you just need to end it there for your own good. So assess and evaluate the relationship. Another thing you want to do when you've been betrayed is speak to somebody. It is very, very important to ask for help when you need help. There's nothing wrong with you asking for help. There are some betrayers that you just find it very, very difficult to move on. You try everything you can, and you just think you can't do it by yourself. Like it's something that you cannot do by yourself. Seek help. Go for counseling. Go for therapy sections. Go to see a psychologist. See someone that's going to help you. Get some help. Get professional help, so you'll be able to get over this betrayer. Whatever thing that you need to do for yourself to be able to get your head in that state of you being okay, do it. So speak to a professional, speak to somebody that is going to help you get over this betrayer. That's one thing I would advise you do to be able to get over betrayal. If you like this video so far, please give me a thumbs up, press the subscribe button, and press the notification bell. If you have any questions, or if there's any point I've listed out that resonates with you so much, please let me know in the comment section. Another thing you want to consider is reflect on things. Okay, so when you have calmed down, when you think that the betrayal is not raw as it was in the beginning, you've had time to heal a little bit, you want to reflect on what has happened. Did you do anything? Is there something that you did that caused it? Is there something that you shouldn't have said? Is there any lessons that you need to learn from the whole thing that has happened? There is always something to learn. There's always something maybe you shouldn't have said and you said it. Are you trusting too much? Are you talking too much? Is there something that you think you need to learn from you being betrayed? It may not all the time be the person's fault. There may be something that you probably must have done as well. So reflect on it. Now that you've reflected on it, you want to forgive yourself. I've come to understand that people find it easy to forgive other people, but they find it very hard to forgive themselves. Forgive yourself. If you do not forgive yourself, you will find it difficult to move on. You find it difficult. You will struggle with so many things. You will start like having issues with trust. You will start having issues. You will probably affect your esteem, affect your confidence. It's just going to affect your mental health so much. So forgive yourself. Reflect on the whole thing that has happened and forgive the other person. Another thing you also want to consider is speak to the person who betrayed you. Personally, I would not speak to the person who betrayed me. Personally, I would also not advise you to speak to the person who betrayed you. But if you think speaking to the person is going to make you heal, is going to make you have closure, which I think, in my opinion, is very tough to be able to ask for closure or get closure from the person who betrayed you. But if you think you would or you might, you may want to try speaking to the person. But I would also advise that if you're speaking to the person, don't go in the form of trying to blame the person or trying to say you did this, you did that. I would actually suggest you go in the aspect of, you hurt my feeling. I felt like this when this happened. I felt like that when this happened. I really cared. I really care about you. But when this happened, I felt like, why did you not speak to me privately? Or why did you? So you're coming from a place of you telling the person how hurt you were, how affected you have been through being betrayed by that person. But when you go with, you did it, you did that, it was your fault, the person is just going to come up defending himself, like defending so much that you may end up fighting again or having an argument again. So, personal opinion, I would not confront the person who betrayed me. But if that works for you, fine. Everybody is different. So that's one thing you may want to do if it works for you. Another thing you want to do after you've done all these things I've listed out is it's time to move on. You cannot remain in one spot for a long time. You cannot allow this betrayal ruin your future, okay? This betrayal happened in the past. It's affecting your present. If you don't take your time, it's going to affect your future. So basically, you've given this person the power to ruin your past, ruin your present, and ruin your future. You don't want to do that. Move on. It's tough, but for your own sake, for the sake of your mental health, for the sake of your physical health, for the sake of yourself, move on. Try to move on. You need to move on. You need to move on. You don't allow this person keep you on the same spot. Why will you allow somebody to keep you on the same spot for a long time? You've stayed a few months, you've stayed a few weeks, thinking about the things I've listed out. You've gone through this healing process. Move on. You need to move on. Don't allow this person to take over your life. Don't allow this person to take over the whole of you. Move on. Be a better person. Be a bigger person. Be wiser. Be stronger. Be more intelligent. Let this whole experience bring out the best in you. And by the time the person sees you on the other side, you are better, you are wiser, you are stronger, you are good. So on a positive note, let this betrayal, let this experience, it's tough. By the grace of God, and it's only God who is going to help you go through it. Spend time in the presence of God. Spend time to pour out your heart at the feet of Jesus and let him heal your heart. Let him help you heal. Let him hold your hands and take you out into the other side. So guys, I need to stop preaching now because I'm preaching. Okay? Thank you so much for listening and watching these videos. I hope that these steps that I've listed out, or these things I've listed out, is going to help you get over this whole process, get over this betrayal experience, get over this betrayal season. If there's any of these points that I've listed out works better for you or have worked better for you, please let me know. If there's any other step or any other tip that helped you to go get over your betrayal, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I pray that you heal. I pray that you get better. And I pray that you come out wiser, stronger. Be grateful, be positive, and most importantly, be yourself.